Hey campers, George here. Just going on a quick walkabout. It's a beautiful day today in Minnesota. Sun is shining, blue skies, everything you could want. Seems like summer is cooling down. So I thought I'd go on a walkabout, have a little lunch, and just enjoy nature. So, join me. Let's go. The Cannon River. Wow, as many times as I've been here, I've never actually gone south on this side of the river. And right away, look what I found. A campsite, which is not on their pamphlets, right here. Huh. Right by them paddlers, and here they come. I think I might have just found a new winter campsite. It's a little close to the bridge, but in winter, I don't think that's an issue. Put that way in the little notebook. Well, we've come full circle. On the other side there, it's pretty thick, a lot of bugs. Not as much as there normally is, but enough to be a little unpleasant. I didn't put much bug spray on, so I'm going to head back this way. Seems to be less bugs there, and I'm starving. So I need lunch. So let's do that. This looks as good a place as any to eat. It's fairly open here, and the bugs tend towards the thicker growth. So I'll put some bug spray on, and let's make something to eat. Today, Mexican burritos, veggie style, Georgia style. So I was online and I came across a stove that kind of got my attention, and it's this guy, and I thought I'd give him a try today. It has a small windscreen around the edge of the flame, and it's actually a double ring flame, which I think for the bigger pots and like a frying pan, something like that, I think it'll heat better, more even heat. So I'm going to give it a try. So here we are, we're all set up. I've got everything out of my pack, and it's my LL Bean. And if you saw the previous video, I went over what I've changed in it and how I want to do things and my old age issues. And what I've brought with me today is I want to make a vegetarian burrito, maybe two. I'm really hungry. So what I brought with me is my Stanley frying pan. And the reason I brought this one, it is way heavier than the other one I have, which is a titanium one. But the Stanley, you can put this on top of an atom bomb and it'll cook and not get damaged. It is solid. And of course it has a very thick steel base, which really helps spread the heat. I have a new stove that I want to try out, which has a wider fire ring on it. It actually has two. And it has a small little windshield around it, which hopefully will help if it gets windy. Obviously today it's as still as ever and muggy, so we won't be able to test that. But I haven't tried it. I just got it yesterday, so we're going to open it up and have a look at it, and then we're going to cook on our Stanley frying pans, burritos. And what I did was I pre-mixed some stuff and brought some other stuff with me. So what we have here is salsa. It is Mexican. Have some sour cream, cheese. This is a Mexican blend. Lettuce that I chopped up that I want to put in the burrito. I just like to do that. And then I have the burrito mixings, which basically is chopped up onion, orange peppers, bell pepper, some mushroom. I put some garlic powder on it. Pansies, it's just called there, I forget what it is, something delight or something like that, but it's a total mix and it gives a nice flavor. Inside of my burritos with some salsa, lettuce, sour cream, some cheese. So hopefully that'll be lunch. I do have flour tortillas. I got the medium ones here. They're not the really big ones. There is a smaller one and a bigger one, and I use these for everything. I make pizzas with these. So, and it is the flour. If you want to use the corn, you can use the corn. I have a cutting board here. It's a small one, fits nicely in my pack, and I'm going to use that as a base to work on, which is nice and flat. So first off, what I need to do is I want to check out the stove. So let's have a look at that right now. So here's the stove here. If you look at the packaging, you can see here everything, just about everything is in Chinese, but it does have English underneath. Not that I need it. I mean, my Mandarin's perfect. They call it the REDCAMP windproof portable backpacking stove with windshield. And this is, you have these two versions. They have the one that is just one fire ring on it, and another one that has two fire rings on it. This guy has the two. It's small and it sits low to the ground and it looks pretty stable. Now I have been using previously this guy, which I forget where I got it from. It may be a Stand Sport, and you can see it in there. Same sort of thing, low profile, sits low to the ground, works well for me. But the fire ring was a little small, and I wanted one a little bit bigger because I want to start using the frying pan a little bit. Let's have a look at the inside here. And obviously it comes in the typical hard plastic box that they store it in. And this is something that I liked. I'm a big fan of the Peak One, and one of the reasons is how big the base is of the flame. Well, this guy is the same sort of thing. So let's have a look-see. Well, we have the stove, and we have, oh, wow, a small little ferrocerium rod, ferro rod, obviously to light it. It does come with a piezo ignition, so it makes me wonder if they think that's going to fail. I've never had one fail on me, but I've never really used one with a piezo long enough to see it happen. So, but that's a nice little extra, and you know what? I've been looking for one, so we'll see how that works. We'll use that to light it and the piezo. We'll test them both. Size and everything is made in China. Gives you all the information in there. You see how big that base is, and it's a typical style for this. It's nothing unusual in the way it's made and how it comes apart. I'm assuming this is a first for me on this guy, but it has a nice long gas line and then your connector up here. Okay. These seem a little slippery, but that's not a big deal. You can see the piezo ignition there. Let's see if we get... Oh yeah, we're getting a spark out of it, so hopefully that won't be a problem. Now I do need some gas. And here we have my performance blended fuel, the mix. It's getting a little low, but I think we should be good. No leak there. So let's get this guy on here and see how that works. Make sure it doesn't leak. So let's try and light this guy with the piezo ignition. It's really tight, but I assume we get better control. There you go. Right off the bat. Yeah, that's a big healthy flame right there. And as I said before, if you look at it, you've got two rings. You've got an outer burn ring and an inner burn ring, which I'm hoping is going to give me a lot better even heat. So you can see there, it's burning good. So the piezo works, we know that. So I'm going to turn it off, and let's see if I can fire it up with a little ferro rod. Always a good time. See it there, little guy. So let's fire this guy up. I'm going to clean off this ferro rod here, so we got a strike surface, and let's see how that works. Okay, we're getting a spark. Well, that's a good thing. Let's fire up the stove. So let's open this up. Here we go. So if your piezo fails, you do have this guy, and it's a healthy flame there. We know that works. Oh, I don't have much gas. I've got to be careful. Don't want to run out of gas in the middle of cooking my lunch. So the plan is, like I said, burritos. So what I'm going to do first is I want to grill up the inside, my mix for the inside of the burritos. So that I'm going to do right now. And that opens up, lock it in, can't move. And one thing I did forget to bring was olive oil, but I think we'll be okay. I don't intend to cook it that long. Put that aside. It sits on there, and it's a nice wide base, so although the serrated edges on the base are rounded off, and it is a little slippery, I don't see a problem there. Get the ingredients in there. Where did I put them? Right here. Gonna dump them in here. And like I said, that's the onions and orange bell pepper. Wow, it's already heated it up. So this is it's already sizzling away. I need to turn this down. So we're going to grill these a little bit. And the way this is going, this meal's not going to take long to make. I'm impressed how quickly that got hot. Now, you know, on the Stanley, you can see here, on the Stanley you can hear it, it's already sizzling, and we barely fired it up. So it does a good job on heating stuff. It's quick. It's going to take some control. So we'll let that cook a little bit, and then we'll get out the, what I want to do is I'm going to put that on this plate once it's ready. And then I just want to warm up the tortillas and make the burrito. Ingredients together so that I can have my burritos. The cheese, all this good stuff. I do like doing this. I like sitting outdoors and just enjoying the outside. It's nice and quiet. Just listen to nature. A little bit far from the river. I was hoping to get closer to it, but there's so much low brush, and you know, the mosquitoes and flies and everything just sit underneath that waiting for you to come in there. So that's why I moved a little bit further away in a little bit of a clearing. It's actually a campsite, and because it doesn't have that heavy brush on the bottom, not so many bugs. So, ooh. Smell that garlic. So here we are. It's been about, I don't know, 30 seconds. And the inside seemed to be ready, nice and ready, you can see there. And nice and warm. In fact, I could probably even turn the stove off right now. The frying pan will stay warm enough for me to warm up the tortillas. So let's do that right now. Put this in here. Let's get this out of the way so you can see. Throw it in there quickly. I'm starving. What do you do? I brought 3 tortillas. I doubt if I'll need them all. Don't have enough ingredients. Obviously, if you want to do this, you can add meat and all that good stuff to it. Oh yeah, that's warm already. Look at that. I'm going to throw some of this good stuff in there. Have it on the tortilla. And we're going to throw some cheese on here, some sour cream. Oh yeah, got to have sour cream. Salsa. lettuce on it. And there you can see it all in there. And what I'm going to do is just fold it up into a burrito, and I'm going to start munching down while I warm up the other burrito. Hot, hot. That pan is still hot, hot. Fold it in, get it spread out. And there we have it. My burrito. Let's put this back up here and start warming up the other tortilla. Let's give it a taste. I think it might be a little warm, but we'll give it a try anyway. Oh yeah, that'll work. I think I'm liking this idea of trying different meals out here. It's so difficult when you don't have meat. That'll help. I gotta tell you, this is pretty good. And I was hungry. Yeah, still warming up that. This is good. This is my Stanley French press. And I made those modifications and everything so I could bake in it. And I made lasagna, and when the kids came up to visit, Bronwyn made bread. Do it at the same time. You can't make coffee and bake with one. So I thought I needed another. And you know, I bought it, what, maybe a month ago, if that, at Amazon. So I went back to my previous orders on Amazon, clicked buy again. Now originally I paid $22 for that thing, and plus shipping, which was about $3, so it was $25. To my horror, it is now $50. I was shocked. But when I went to the Stanley site, they have another cook set, well, coffee set. It's a little bit smaller, and I thought, ooh, I want to have a look at that. So click, order, cart, pay, ka-ching, and it's on the way. And use the other set to make the coffee. It's a little bit smaller, no big deal. So we'll see how that works. Yep, number 2. Anywho, let me finish my burrito, pack up and start heading back. It's getting late in the evening now, and I've got some chores to do back at the cottage, and it's back to work tomorrow. So don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. Pretty sure I'll be back again soon though. Maybe with another meal. Maybe with another review. Fishing, camping, kayaking. Who knows? Just saying. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye.